All right, so we are here with the monster. He's going to do arms, okay, and answer just a couple of questions that have come across to us. And today it's going to be painful for him because I told him we don't need any background noise because people can't hear, okay, but what he's actually having to say. So first question, Michael, why do you do this type training that is more endurance than it is strength? That's what someone said. What's your answer?
Yeah, this is all strength. It's functional strength, right? The best worker is not the guy that goes and picks up one big rock and brings it back. It's the guy that picks up medium-sized rocks all day long. You know, people are like, why do you use such light weight? Well, if you compare it to a normal person who lifts, most of the things I'm doing is pretty heavy. I'm just able to do it for 30 reps. And then each week I either increase by 5 or 10 pounds when I'm getting ready for a match. So it's just functional strength. It's the amount of weight moved over a short period of time.
Okay.
So, and I'm less likely to get injured. So it is a rehab style. I'm putting a lot of blood in there. But once you train this much volume, it goes past training the muscles and actually starts training the tendons and ligaments.
Okay. So you did a couple of years ago, you were focusing on 1 rep max.
Yeah, every week for like 8 or 10 weeks, I went up 10 pounds on my bench, my deadlift, and my squat. October 19th, I was pulling 605, easy, felt like I could have done 625, 630 that day, and that would have been my heaviest dead ever, and I tore my lat halfway up. Came home, said, okay, I'll just train around it. My wife's telling me don't do that stupid shit. And I'm like, shut up, I know what I'm doing. 12 days later, on Halloween, I tore my right pec. I went and did 405. I went up, I did 480, was gonna do 405 for 8, and on the 3rd rep, I tore my pec.
So you just got in your head a bit, and you were thinking, "Oh man, I'm Superman. I'm just going to push through this crowd."
Yeah, when I was younger, I've done a 520 bench. I had done 405 for 13, so I was just trying to get that strength back. But injuries. Yeah. So, but I'm getting crazy pumps. We got to get going. This shit's
okay. So, and one more thing.
Oh, I got to start the timer.
Why are we using those blood flow restriction cuffs on your arms, which are, by the way, look, turning purple?
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't?
I may have pumped them up too much.
Okay.
Increases VO2 max, actually releases growth hormone. I actually did a therapy the other day with the big ones from the physical therapist. It's stop that. 5 minutes of 80% occlusion is passive rehab, passive recovery. 5 minutes, 80% occlusion, doing nothing, and then you take a minute break. Stop it. He keeps biting it.
Ollie.
Yeah, stop it.
Cut it out.
So 5 minutes, 1 minute break, 5 minutes, 1 minute break, 5 minutes, right? So they did a test with that. I'm gonna put this up. They did a test with that and showing huge increase in 1 rep max 72 hours later. Okay. So I didn't try anything like that, but I had not a bad injury, but just I tweaked my left arm, shoulder, mid trap. Had a pinched nerve for about a week, constant pain from it, so I went and had that and some traction and stuff to try to get it to relieve the pressure.
All right, well, let's get this workout started because your arms are turning a bit cyanotic. Has me a little concerned.
All right, well, here
there for you. So
no music sucks. No music.
Yeah, guys, he's not doing any music. He's not doing any WAL 406. Usually that's what he works out to, but we've had some people ask that he turned down the background noise so they can actually hear about what he is doing. This is his arm workout. He's using the BFR cuffs. If you want to know why and you don't know, then rewatch this video once it's posted because we've already chatted about it. We've also had people asking why does he do endurance type training as opposed to strength training.
I'm doing 5 rounds of 30 on biceps, 3 rounds of 50 on triceps because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to set up a bunch of different triceps.
All right, so
it's still 150 reps.
150 reps on biceps, 150 reps on triceps, plus he does wrist rolls, cable pulls, and battle ropes, okay? So, kind of keeping the background noise down so that you guys can actually watch out. Every time I get on Facebook, you're either working out or winning. It's crazy. Hey, CJ. So his next WAL event.
8 weeks, 1 day.
8 weeks and 1 day. It should be announced pretty soon who is on that card. If Michael Todd would sign his sheet.
Oh, shit.
You better sign that and send that in and accept that match. It's going to be pretty exciting, guys. But he is training. He is working through some injuries. Going to physical therapy a couple times a week. BFR cuffs are supposed to help with the recovery.
I plan on being the strongest, leanest, most fit. I've ever showed up to a match on June 20th.
On June 20th. Okay, so what is your weight right now?
Just weight dressed like this, 266.2. What shadow are you?
266.2, and the abs are coming in. He's looking pretty awesome. He's going to do 10 cable pulls with the Raptor handle there. And he's only doing right now because he is working through some injuries on the left. He does battle ropes at the end of every round. That is helping out with his hands and wrists, but also his muscle endurance. He does his entire workout with these BFR cups, which means from the very beginning, he's already working through a pump, guys. So Michael Todd getting a pump and not being able to arm wrestle is not something that's going to happen. Can't wait for the announcement. Keep on grinding, Michael. Big love from Montreal, Simon Elliott.
Appreciate it.
So he's doing 3 sets of 50 triceps, 5 sets of 30 biceps. Hey, Voskin. So his range of motion, of course, in his elbows is a little less than ideal. So that's why you see the range of motion of his training is kind of limited. But he still works through it. And again, we have all background noise turned off so that you guys can hear what his answers are if y'all have any questions for him. We're going to be going live tomorrow to talk about our thoughts on 501, our thoughts on 502. Also want to chat about, because we haven't yet, what we thought about top 8. And a fun thing coming up this weekend. Bottom 8. Bottom 8. I'm excited about that. That's all happening in Canada, is that correct, Michael?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, that looks like a lot of fun. So absolutely we want to watch what happens with those as well. Little wrist roll action. This is a contraption that he actually had made.
James Smith made this.
James Smith, 2 softballs, 100 pounds of weight.
Yeah, he's gonna fix it for me so that I hold more weight. So I can start doing 150s.
So now we got some reverse curl biceps. We've had people ask, why does he not train for strength? Guys, he's moving a lot of weight for 30 reps. He is training for strength. He's training for functional strength. Nobody gives a damn if you can go out and pick up one big rock. They want to know how many medium-sized rocks you can pick up all day, right?
That's my theory on it.
Blake Perry says you've had that contraption for years.
Right?
Yeah.
Goes way back.
Absolutely. We've got a little construction going on outside the gym. We're actually expanding. Getting excited about that. This is that Raptor handle. 3-inch by Country Crush. Michael gives props to that and this type of training for that very strong hand and wrist that took Devin's very first match.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thought he had my hand beat. Thought he had my shoulder beat.
He didn't. Missed that one. I think he went back to the drawing board after that match, so I think you can expect he's not going to have those same weaknesses.
I guess we'll see.
Well, if he makes it back to you.
All right, here we go with the V-roller.
V-roller. Okay, this is a new thing that was sent to Michael.
By Lucas Raymond.
By Lucas Raymond. It looks a lot like the top curl that you've worked with before, except it's actually a V-bar, guys. So he's doing some bicep curls with that. You can see it's actually trying to peel his hand open the whole time there. Doing 30 reps. What is that? 120 pounds. Yeah, he's not strength training.
That sucker's hard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You gonna do triceps with it as well?
Yeah, in a minute.
All right. There you go. Gonna do another wrist roll. He started doing this one. He used to only do the one with the softballs. He started doing this one because he was overdeveloping.
I feel like it was. Because I was having a lot of pain right there.
Uh-huh. The inside elbow.
Outside elbow.
Outside elbow, okay. So now he does both ways, okay? But he does not ever let his hand go backwards, like where it breaks his wrist, because that's not the motion you want in arm wrestling. You don't want your hand to go back. Well, unless you're Jerry. Better.
He's good at that.
It's pretty functional for him. Have you ever used a bent wrist press?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're doing triceps with it. You see, he's
I don't know if I've ever done 50 reps with this before.
It's just got it wrapped a different way. Ooh, that's tough. That is really, really tough. With that, I know it's working your press, but that hand and wrist action there is...
All right, I gotta take a breather.
Yes, sir.
I gotta come back. I got 30.
Okay. Another 10 reps on the Raptor there.
I may have these too tight.
Well, your arm was turning kind of cyanotic before you even started your workout. Hey, Eric. Good to see you. A lot of things happening in arm wrestling, folks. Michael Todd actually has something really cool in the works. Cannot wait till we can announce that.
Oh yeah, we gotta fill that out tonight.
Oh, okay. It's going to be a lot of fun. Something that was completely unexpected. Has he broke a sweat yet? You want to look at that sweat? It's actually dripping off his head there. As you see, this is a new contraption that he's using.
Okay, so that's the end of triceps.
It's the end of triceps. He's done 150 reps of triceps. He's still got 2 more rounds of biceps left. And he'll do some rope curls. He does 30. All of this is done with his BFR cuffs. Again. What are you building? We are extending our gym. They're supposed to be pouring the concrete this week.
That's next week now.
Next week now, okay. Pouring the concrete. We're really excited about it.
Be 1,000 square foot
addition.
of full AstroTurf.
Heated and cooled.
Yeah.
Really excited. A lot more room to be inspired by, and I can get those damn trophies out of my house. Because if y'all know Michael, he has kept every freaking plaque, trophy, medal ever.
All right, so since this is the 4th round, I'm gonna go ahead and do my 5th round rolls as well. Okay. And then 20 cable pulls, doing a minute of rope, and then all I have left is my 30 top curls.
Okay. So like I said, he's kept every trophy, plaque, medal ever.
I probably lost a couple dozen through moving and shit over the years.
I'm sure that there's some like 5th place plaques or something like that. There
is a 5th place plaque, North Carolina 2000. Motherfucker motivates the shit out of me. Fucking 5th place.
Yeah. Way not cool, right? See what else motivates him here.
My boy Andre.
Andre Kushkar. Has had a prime place in our gym for a while now. His face is in our gym several
Forever
places.
will be. Forever will be.
Here he is up here. Vendetta in Vegas. That was Arm Fight 42. So we're really excited about the expansion of our gym. Michael thinks that having all of his trophies in one place is going to be inspired and motivated even more. I can't imagine that. This is the guy that works out. He doesn't care if he's sick, if he has injuries, whatever. He just competed the day before. He's out here doing his workout. I totally do not have that type of dedication and motivation. He did it one time. 30 seconds battle ropes.
A minute, because I'm doing both rounds.
A minute this time. He does a total 2.5 minutes of battle ropes. And after this is done, gang, he goes up and he rope pulls.
For 250 feet.
250 feet.
On level 7. Highest level of resistance.
What's the name of the rope?
Kinetic rope pulling machine, Vector.
Marco Kinetic rope pulling machine.
Called a Vector.
Vector.
Fuck, this one's hard. I pump these fuckers up too tight.
Yeah. It's supposed to be on 300 millimeters of mercury, and he
Broke the pump.
broke
The gauge.
the gauge. Gotta get a new gauge. All I know is his arms are not usually gray before his workout, and they were. Probably not the best idea. And this is the top curl. Of course, his Raptor is his one he's used most often. Do you like those armbands? I haven't ever tried them. Yes.
13:10.
13:10. 13 minutes, 10 seconds. Yes, he started using the BFR cuffs before WAL finals in 2017, and we credit his ability to recover between matches to the BFR cuffs. Okay. So he definitely uses those. Now after his season is over, he'll stop using them for a while, and then a few weeks before the season starts, he puts them back on, gets them back out, and goes to work again. Now most people, when they're using the BFR cuffs, they decrease the amount of weight that they're using. He does not. Oh Lord, he's gonna do it, guys. I'm sorry, I want to apologize ahead of time. Here it comes. That is why I stay around. Sexy beast. Okay, super proud, baby. You got anything to say? I told you guys we're gonna go live tomorrow with our thoughts on WAL 501, our thoughts on coming up WAL 502. We may even chat about the bottom 8 happening this weekend. This is the craziness going on below him. It's Oreo and Ollie. You got any thoughts, honey? He's trying to catch his breath.
Got 8 weeks left to get ready.
8 weeks, guys.
7 weeks and 1 day left to train. So I got to make sure in the next 50 days, I do everything that I possibly can to win me another hammer.
And big part of that is your nutrition.
Yeah, I'm treating myself like an athlete, you know. Been doing it since January 2nd. Got down as much as 34 pounds. Probably lost about 6 inches off my waist. Monday, right now I'm eating about 3,000 calories a day. I eat every 2 hours. Starting next Monday, I will probably go to at least 4,000 calories, eat every hour and a half, with 1 day a week. Like I hadn't told you yet, we have a cheat meal each week, but I'm probably gonna have a midweek all-you-can-eat sushi buffet after a workout, starting next week.
That doesn't work out for Mrs. Monster at all.
I know, so what were you gonna do? You gonna go with me and eat chicken
Hell
broccoli,
no.
or just let me go myself?
You have to go by yourself, sit there.
I just feel like somebody said, I saw a post, sushi means power or something. And
So now that's stuck in his head.
I was like, fuck, I need some power. And I like sushi, so I'm thinking if I do 1 cheat meal a week, I do 4,000 calories, eat every hour and a half, and then 1 midweek, I do that crazy carb load from all the sushi. I think it'll help, heal me up, recover me, and give me some good strength.
Yeah, Devin Lorette's watching.
Hey, Devin.
He's going to see your secrets.
It doesn't matter. I'll tell everything I do. You just got to be bigger, better, and stronger.
That's right. All right, guys. So we're signing off. I will post this, and I'll also stick it on YouTube if you watch us there. We'll chat with you guys tomorrow about 502 and our thoughts on 502.
All right, guys. Take care. See you, Devin.